Okay, so here is my lesson plan, but let me just go over really quick what I got from the reports. After analyzing the reports of the students' ACT, I found that in math they were low in statistics and probability, and in science they were low in reading graphs and understanding them, and then pulling the data from the graphs. So within the lesson plan, um, I integrated those two subjects to make one lesson and to hit both of those standards. And then, of course, we'd build upon that. The objective of my lesson is student will demonstrate and understand mathematical representations and analyze data using linear and nonlinear functions. Student will create a graph with 100% accuracy when given a data set. So by the end of this, they will be able to do this with 100% accuracy, meaning no mistakes. And this will tell me if they will how much they understand what they did. That's kind of how they get their grade. All right, so then the materials I'll need: dry erase board, dry erase markers, graph paper, stopwatch. Of course, me. This is a one-on-one lesson. This is what I would do in person. The link for the lesson I attached below. So the intro will probably take about 10 minutes. There's a pretest which is located at the bottom of this, you can see. And I would give that to the student. After the student was done, I would then ask them the probability and statistics that are used daily. So I want them to give me 3 ideas of how probability is used in everyday life. It could be anything. Then we'll talk about those things, and then I will begin on my lesson, which I would give the student a worksheet, and I would give them a time and I would say go, and then I would stop the stopwatch several different times. I would be acting like there was other students in the room. This would like artificial way of saying like when students finish work. He'll use this data that he gets from this to create a graph. Here's what the steps going through. He'll create a graph using this information. And when he's finished, I will view the graph, which the conclusion will go over the graph. He can ask questions. What does he not understand? Or there's something, here's some things he could consider. And then just other ways we use graphs in everyday life and the different types of graphs. And then the completion of the graph would be the assessment. And below here, I posted the pretest and then what it would look like below, like the questions I was giving him. And then, of course, I would then have in hand his graph that he made, which his grade would be coming off of.